Okay, so first off, hey, all right, so let's do it. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If you watch this in the replay, do not forget to, leave a message, leave a comment, like, subscribe, whatever you're gonna do. Hi, Tamara. Um, First off, I know, look at this. I put my makeup on for y'all. Normally, I put my makeup on, but I was like doing something, so I said, let me put some makeup on. Let me put some makeup on. So we're gonna sit here for a couple of minutes, let people come in. I did actually schedule, so I'm getting better. I'm going to try to do weekly schedules on the lives because we are a live station now, a live channel. We are a live channel now. So I wanted to, so I'm here for everybody. Hey, how are you? Yes, my face is done. I know it's been a while since I've actually come on with my makeup on. Normally I'm doing it on here. What am I doing? I am sitting here swatching. Don't ask me why. Hey, Lily. Don't ask me why I'm swatching while I'm sitting here talking to you all. Because I'm working on two things at once. I started on something else. I was just looking at this one. Ouch. I was just looking at something that I have and I was like, dang, that sucks. People missed out on this. So anyway, let's get started. So we're doing something a tad bit different today. This is going to be Talk About It Tuesday or talking. I don't know yet. I don't know yet what it's going to be or what I'm going to call it, but I know what I want to do on Tuesdays. So let me explain. This isn't necessarily about makeup. This would be like talking about things like life and love and all that other good shit. You never know what we're talking about. Hi, thank you. So I used the Midas High Times, right? This is the Midas High Times palette. That's what I used today right here. Wanted to give it one more try. Hi, Tammy. Hi, Cherokee Rose. I think you are absolutely new. I've never seen you before. Make sure you subscribe. Make sure you leave comments, all that other good stuff. All right, so let's talk about it. So what I said on here is called, what I like to call it is fuck your sorry. And let me explain what that means. So when I say fuck your sorry, we live in this time where they say forgiveness is divine and everything. And people always, hi Kate, people, are always looking to get, apologize. Now, here's what I'm gonna say about this. The reason why I say fuck your sorry, this is in specifically for certain types of people in our lives. We have these people in our lives, be it in relationships, be it our family. Oh, well, thank you, Ladessa. Our family, be it, lovers, friends, all these people who tend to do fucked up shit to us. And then they apologize for it. And we take their apology and then they do other fucked up shit to us. So I'm here to say, fuck your sorry. Here's what I'm gonna say, fuck your sorry. And what I mean by that is there are certain things, like for instance, in reference to those people, you can forgive them, but you do not have to allow them back in your life. And sometimes I think we forget that we don't have to allow people in our life just because they said, I'm sorry for some fucked up shit they did, for some messed up, let me clean it up, for something messed up that they did that really hurt you. Hey Janine, how are you? So I want you to understand that you can forgive people, but you do not have to let them back in your life. And here's the thing, they don't even necessarily have to do you. Listen, let me tell you something about life. You don't even have to ever allow them back in your life. They can do all the repentance they want to, but you have the right to say, you know what, enough is enough. I don't want this in my life anymore. Hi, 9 inches. That's what we have to understand. We don't have to let these people back in our life because they want to be in our lives. just because, and if they try to make you feel guilty because, well, I said I'm sorry and I really want to, you okay, and you have that right. And don't ever let anybody bully you or guilt you into feeling like you have to accept them back into your life. Even though they've been fucked up people, let me say this, and I'm being honest, even though they've called themselves cleaning up whatever they did or whatever, you don't have to be bothered with them. That's nice for them. Wish them well. Pray that they keep living a better life or do whatever they're going to do. But you don't have to let them back into your life. You ain't got to fuck with them. You don't have to open your door to them. You don't have to talk to them. You don't have to spend time with them. You don't have to do any of those things. And don't feel guilty about it. Now, on the flip side, understand that sometimes you do something to somebody that hurts them so badly that they might not ever let you back in their life, and that is their right. Too often we feel like just because we're ready to apologize or make amends that someone has to be bothered with us. They really don't. They just really don't. They have every right to make the decision that, nah, you know what, I don't want you. And that goes for you as well. So while you are doing that, understand that sometimes people are going to walk out of your life because you hurt them and they just don't want to deal with your ass anymore. And no matter what you do, no matter how you try to fix it, some things aren't fixable. Right, here's the thing. You want to forgive them. You have to release that feeling because you don't want to let that bitterness, fester inside of you. I'm not saying not to forgive them, but I'm saying that the forgiveness does not have to be divine, which means that people think forgiveness is divine means that you got to allow these people back in your life and you've got to be this fucking doormat for people. No, you can forgive people and say, hey, thank you. I appreciate, those, you telling me that. I do. Thank you. But I'm good. But, that does not change the fact that I think that our relationship should not continue. So you can say that. You can say that and mean it. And don't feel bad about saying it to somebody, and don't let people guilt you. And let me say this, especially when it comes to family, don't let other family members try to insinuate themselves in this situation and guilt you into allowing somebody in your life that is not good for you. Just because there is a blood tie does not mean that you have to be bothered with people. Just real talk. You do not have to be. You can be cordial to them. You can be respectful to them. You can love them from afar. But do you need them within your perimeter, within your proximity? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I think too often we do that, and then we regret it, and we're stressed out, and we're miserable, and we aren't happy. But we're supposedly should feel better about ourselves as a person because we forgave and let them back into our lives, only to hurt us again, only to piss us off again, only to do the similar things, or even not do the similar things, but just being around them brings back those feelings. That's okay. And it's okay to say, I don't want to be bothered with that person. It really does. And don't allow everyone around you to make you feel like, oh my goodness, they're so wrong. No, that you're not wrong for those feelings. You're not wrong. Hi, Verdonda, how are you? You are not wrong for those feelings. You are okay to just walk away from somebody and be like, yeah, okay, it was good knowing you. Hey, right, it's very rare that relationships can go back to where they were, and trust is broken and things like that. And just usually a lot of times we allow people to hurt us multiple times and take it and take it and take it, and then finally when we're tired And they say their apologies again. We're supposed to allow them in because we always have. No, you don't have to. Hell, if somebody hurts you to the point that you don't want to be bothered with them, I don't care if it's the first time. You don't have to be bothered with them again. You don't have to allow people just because they want to be in your life and make amends. You don't have to let them. If you don't feel like it's going to be healthy for you, if you don't think it's going to make you happy, you don't have to let them. You just really don't. And I think at some point we have to understand that. And women especially, because we tend to do this much more than men do. Not to say that men don't do it before some man comes on here and says he doesn't. But women tend to try to give chances over and over again. Give chances over and over again. Why? Because, well, that's what we've been taught. That, we should forgive people and give them another chance because they're trying to do better. I ain't got to let your ass back around me. I ain't got to let your ass around me. Now, I can say, okay, thank you. I forgive you. I accept your apology. Thank you for that. Right. I like that one on that. Right. Hi, Magpie. How are you? I love that one. Don't burn. Sometimes you got to burn that bridge so to make sure they don't follow you. And sometimes you do. And it's okay. We get caught up in that's not nice. Okay, guess what? Those people weren't nice to you either. They're not nice to you. But also, you have to remember that when you do something bad to somebody, when you really hurt somebody, when you really anger somebody, they also have that right. Because oftentimes people be like, I said I'm sorry. Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you for sorry. I appreciate it. But still, I'm not gonna fuck with your ass no more. And understand that sometimes we do things, we have to own up to our responsibility in the things that we do also, because none of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. So just remember, when you really hurt somebody, yeah, you can apologize, but just understand they don't have to let you back in their life. They do not have to be bothered with you. They could just be like, you know what, I'm going to give you that distance. And now you have lost that person. So what I want to say in reference to that is sometimes we need to step back, and before we say things, before we do things that could create irreparable damage to our relationships with people, you might want to think about it ahead of time. And I think that's another thing. People don't think it through about it. Could be because of a person misunderstood, but understand they might have misunderstood, but that's the way they felt about it. And they have every right to their feelings, and they have every right to say, I won't be bothered with you anymore. Yes, it hurts you, but in that misunderstanding, you have to own up to the fact that yes, there was a misunderstanding, and it might not be able to repair that misunderstanding because they don't want to repair it. They're okay where it is. And so sometimes it's just what it is. And I think oftentimes we hold on to those things. Yes, we would sometimes, right. Thank you, Barbara. Thank you. Sometimes, yes, it might be a misunderstanding. You didn't mean it the way it came out, whatever, the situation might have been, just blown out of proportion or anything. But we also, hey, Lisa, we also don't have the right to tell people how they feel in a situation, how they should react into a situation. It is their feelings. It is all about what they are. And so therefore we have to sometimes accept that we've lost people for things we did when we didn't even think that we were doing something that bad. Sometimes you do lose people in your life when you didn't even think you were doing something that bad, and it could be just a misunderstanding. So be aware that not every sorry is going to be accepted in the way that you want it to. Oh, okay. You know how you deal with them? You back up off of them, especially when they're grown. When somebody is an adult, Sarah, then you treat them just like you treat them like the adults they are. Yes, it hurts you because trust me, I've been hurt by a few of my nephews, and then I act accordingly. And by doing that, I no longer allow them to hurt me anymore. See, we want them to be better. We want them to do these things. But guess what? When you see who they are, act accordingly. Just because they're family doesn't mean that you have to allow them to hurt you anymore. Yes, they've hurt you. Yes, they were fucked up. And yes, you can allow them to say they're sorry at a later date, but you also don't have to go back to that space you were with them because you don't trust that they are going to honor that relationship. Because clearly they're not honoring it because they're hurting you. So and that just has to be the honest thing about it. They don't, they're not honoring the relationship, so you don't have to feel the need to keep honoring that relationship. You really don't. Hey, Kelly. And if they don't care, then, and here's the thing about people not caring if they hurt you. Understand they don't care. Right. Right. That is very true. It's just, it might be they out. But understand this, if you saying somebody like that doesn't care about hurting you, then understand they don't care about hurting you. So do you really need to let them back in your life? Do you really need to really sit there and worry about them not caring? It's not going to change the fact. It's not going to change the fact they're not going to react the way you need, that they're not going to care about hurting you and things like this. Yeah, I mean, it is hard to deal with things like that, but that's the honest truth. If you see these people don't care about your ass, then back up off of them and understand and accept the fact that they're not that person, and then move on. And guess what? Here's the thing about life is that you will find people, if you are open to them, that do care about you, and it doesn't have to be your blood relationships. I'm closer to people who are not tied to me by blood than the ones that are. Well, I don't think it gets misunderstood. It's just not that what they want to hear. How about that? Does that make sense, Lily? Maybe it's not that they misunderstood the truth. They just, A, didn't want to hear the truth, and B, it was like, oh, so this is how you really feel? Okay, fuck you. So I don't think it's necessarily a misunderstanding. It's that the truth was the truth. And your truth might not be something that they want to deal with or tolerate. And once again, they have every right. I think sometimes, like, I know a guy who says really mean and hurtful things and he couches it with, well, I was just being honest. Okay, so there is something about being honest. There's also a way to put your honesty. And there's also the fact that your honesty is cruel and mean. That doesn't mean that I got to keep fucking with you because your honesty is cruel and mean, and that makes it okay. And let's be honest, the cruelest and meanest people are the most sensitive because they can't take shit. They could never take the shit that they say to people back. And let's just be real about that. They could not. Ouch, ouch. So, truth, understand, is sometimes you can tell somebody the truth, but you don't have to say it the way you say it. And if you do, be willing to take the consequences of your truth. And you know what, Cherokee, that might just be it. You know what? You could be cordial with her. You could be respectful of her title in your life, but you ain't got to deal with her more than you have to. That's just the reality of it. You ain't got to have this wonderful relationship with her. You got to have a cordial relationship with her and not and leave it alone. And that's the thing. So sometimes sometimes with the truth, understand, sometimes when you say the truth, you're saying it to get that point across. And you know what you're doing when you say the truth. When we say the truth to people, sometimes we know how it's going to affect them. What the hell is going on with this lip color? Okay. We know how it's going to affect them. So perhaps giving that truth. Sometimes the truth is necessary, but sometimes the truth doesn't have to be given in the dose it was given in. It just doesn't. But understand, by giving that truth, things might precipitate. Now, are you ready for that? Are you ready for that when you give the truth? And if you are, then just deal with what happens and just be like, hey, as they say, let the chips fall where they may. Okay, and that could have been your good intention, but understand not everybody's ready for those good intentions. Not everybody is prepared for that kind of thing. And sometimes we have to be honest enough with ourselves that not everybody wants that. I had to learn a long time ago that not everybody wants you telling the truth. So some people you just don't tell the truth to. You have to know who people are and what they can take. And yes, the good intention would be to like tell them something or give them some advice or whatever, but that might not be where they are right now. Now, in that case, back off still, and maybe they will one day see that your good intention was correct and you were not trying to hurt them, and then you allow them to make that decision to reach out to you, and they might not ever reach out to you again. Right. You know what I'm saying? They might not ever speak to you again, but maybe later on they will think about what you said and what you were trying to deliver to them, and then be honest enough to come back and say, I appreciate what you did, or thank you for it later on. Understand that sometimes our good intentions might not be taken at that moment for what they are, and maybe later on leave it alone, and let them come back to the realization that perhaps what you were doing or giving to them was correct. And that's the truth of it. Oh, look at these earrings. I tried to give y'all a full entire look today with the bun needed earrings. I just went off on a tangent for a minute. Now y'all done let me talk for almost 22 minutes. Come on now. Any questions? Anything y'all want to talk about it? I know this was like, exactly, and that's what happens in life. Sometimes people aren't ready to hear things, and you got to let them. Hey, no, I'm just saying that, let me just give you the quick recap, Amy, is that when it comes down to life, that when it comes down to people hurting you or doing things that are hurtful or sad, it makes you sad, oh yeah, most definitely. Let me tell you something. I don't deal with a lot of my family. And I'm very cordial and respectful to them in public. And if they call me, hey, how you doing? And then I go on with my life. Okay. And the funny thing is that people in my family are mad at me about that, or still talk about me, even though I don't bother them. I still come up in conversation, even though I don't bother anybody. I'm not around. I'm not, I don't have hardly any interaction, but I'm still a topic of conversation because I refuse to be bothered. So now y'all thought y'all was gonna hurt my feelings, and when my feelings weren't hurt, now you still pissed off at me? Oh, okay, you'll be fine. And that's what you have to understand. And there's a lot of times when people want that, it's for them, not for you. Ain't about you. It's not about them really doing anything for you. They just want you to acquiesce and give in to what they want. Fuck you. Fuck your sorry. Accept the sorry and keep living your life. And you have that right. Ouch, I've got this itch on my leg. Sorry, I know I'm looking like I'm crazy every once in a while like that, but sorry. I'm looking to see. Oh, okay, that's what I did. Look, I saw a picture and I had all these wrinkles right here, and I was like, what the hell did I do? But then I smiled wrong. Right. Everybody thinks that you owe them forgiveness. Here's the thing, you can forgive them. See, the thing about forgiveness is it's about saying, I'm okay. I forgive what you did. I forgive what you said. I forget how you acted. I have risen above that. It's okay. It doesn't bother me anymore. But at the same token, forgiving somebody doesn't mean you have to let them back into your life. And that's the disconnect that many people have. Forgiveness does not mean accepting back in. I don't have to accept you back in. You don't have to accept anybody back in. You can forgive all the nasty shit they've done or how the hurt they've given you or anything like them, but you do not have to fuck with them. You can just be like, hey, and be cordial when you see them and all of that, but you do not have to be in their face like, oh yeah, or let them into your life no, you don't. See, I have some family that is grappling with that with me right now. Hey, I'm cool with you. I forgave you a long time ago for what you did, but that doesn't mean that I gotta fuck with your ass like that. I can say, hey, how you doing? See you at a family event, be cool with you. Hey, chop it up, laugh, key in the moment. And I'm gonna go back to my life and you're not a part of it. And I'm okay with that, and I'm not a part of yours. And yes, it has come to that. And yes, it is a sad space to be in at some point, but at some point you gotta let that shit go. And I let it go a long time ago. And now they're angry or upset with me because I don't care. I have literally had a cousin. This is the good one. Are y'all ready for this? I heard through another cousin who doesn't speak to me, said that, get this, she don't speak to me, but she wouldn't be, she wouldn't be shady to be. I said, what does that mean? So this crazy person's head, we don't speak over some stupid shit, thought that she was going to be invited to my grandchild's baby shower. Bitch, are you insane? I'm the one giving the baby shower. Why would you think I would even invite you? Because you're family, and I might be inviting some people from the family, and we're going to invite you even though you don't speak to me? And I'd come and I'd be cool with B. I don't give a damn. You ain't got to worry about that because you ain't invited. That's just simple. It's cool too. It's real cool, especially for the reason why we don't speak. So it's like, did you really think I cared? Oh. And I think some people want to believe in their importance. So then therefore that also upsets them because they thought they had more importance in your life. So when they gave you the apology, though, oh, thank you, girl, this is $1. When they give the apology, they think they're so important that you immediately want them back in your life. So they're confused when you like, no, I'm good. No, I'm good. And so be good. And be good without feeling bad about it. Be good without feeling guilty about it. Be good without feeling like you've done something wrong, because you've done absolutely nothing wrong. It is what it is. Okay, so I'm not going to keep rambling on this because I could go on for days about this. Anyway, you got to write them off. And the thing about writing people off is understand that doesn't mean that you don't care about them anymore. That doesn't mean that you won't be there for them if they're really in need in the moment. But that just doesn't mean that you got to be bothered with them all the time. And you can still have a love for them even though y'all don't fuck with each other. You can go ahead and keep living your life, and they can keep living their lives. And guess what? You depending on the person that you are, you will be surrounded by people that you care about and care about you. And And the thing is, and let's just talk about it from a family standpoint. The thing about family is there's this belief that we have to tolerate them, that we have to be around them, that we have to have this interaction with them strictly because we have some DNA that's in common. We have some familial ties when you don't have to be what you do. So it's better to let those people out of your life and find your tribe, find the people that care about you, and find those type of people as opposed to these people who ain't shit, but they're my family and you're miserable, and you are miserable around them. So do that for yourself. Understand that family does not have to mean your blood. Family is about caring and about love and about those things and how you treat each other. And if those people, no matter how their brothers, your sister, your parents, your cousin, whatever, your niece, your nephew, if they don't care about you, then you don't have to have them in your life. Yeah, exactly. Just want to put a little clothes on. So you don't have to be bothered with them. And it's okay not to be bothered with them. And that's the issue. It's really okay not to be bothered with them. You can walk away from them and say, oh, okay, cool, we done. I got 8 likes. Gone. Hit that like. Make it happen. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Make it rain, make it rain, make it rain. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. And I shouldn't have to say this all the time. I'm just saying. But anyway, so there's anything you want to talk about other than that, we can get a little lighthearted now. I spent 30 minutes ragging at y'all. So if y'all want to talk about something else, we can talk for a little bit and then I can chill before I have to go get beef. I knew this was gonna be short though, because when we do this kind of stuff, they're usually shorter lives for me. So I just wanted to see how this works. Hi, Curly Reed. Thank you. Thank you. So let me ask you this. Do you all like this format for Tuesdays where we talk about something about, oh, you did, girl, go watch it, girl, go watch it. And when we have a topic and we talk about it. And if you all do like this, I think I have an email that I started, but I don't remember. Shit. Because what I was going to do for Talk It Out Tuesday is where you could anonymously send me a question and then we can answer it anonymously. No, don't give me any identifiers or anything. You could anonymously send me things, and then we can go through it, and of course whatever else is in my head we could talk about. But I do want to make sure as I get into doing this live stream channel that I am more robust than just makeup. So I want it to be more robust than makeup. So let me think about creating the email for this, and then I'll put it in the description. Of course, Melissa, come on in and ask a question. I want to make it more robust. So let me tell y'all. Okay, and the other thing is my makeup buying is going to be, it's not going to be, it's going to be, I have to take away from the makeup budget for the perfume budget. So I'm saying the perfume budget because I went and ordered some perfume. So we're going to have my first perfume haul. Should be here next week. Perfume and lipstick, honey. Perfume and lipstick. And to be quite honest, I think I'm making, okay, so first off, I don't know who Morgan Ryland is and who is her sister. The next thing is I could see Raw Beauty Christie mean girling somebody. I don't know why y'all think she's the sweetest person ever. Raw Beauty Christie comes off as mean. Oh, Shane Dawson's got. Okay, so what's wrong with Ryland's sister? See, I mean, because I don't watch Shane Dawson like that. Okay, so I know who Ryland is. Okay, what happened? Tell me what happened. But being real talk, I'm not surprised that she's a mean girl. She comes off as a mean girl. Come on now, y'all thought she was that nice? I like Raw Beauty Christie. She cool as fuck. I love her stuff. But I mean, is she like special needs? What did they do to her exactly? Um, I'm just being honest. But I'm just saying, I mean, and who else was involved? Because I bet you some of the people involved that I wouldn't be surprised by. Just being honest. The thing with me is if I'm that person with the mean girls that okay. Well, I mean, how can Raw Beauty Christie? Because she ain't got no Botox, because them little thin little lips ain't Botox. And that if she did, that's very interesting because Christy has complained about those things. You know, Christy has complained about those things, how she doesn't feel like she has all those things that other, you know, influencers has because she doesn't do the Botox. She doesn't have, fake lip. She doesn't do all that yet. So she has mentioned that before. So to say that if she did do that, that's kind of like however, however, let's talk about so is Ryland's sister, whatever. Is she a beauty YouTuber? Um, so let me ask you this. Was it more about the fact that this girl got to be on this brand trip and she's really not even in this space, but she's getting in because of her connection to Shane? Was that why they mean girled her? Why they kind of like gave her like you only here because you this person? I'm just asking because that probably might have more to do with it. The shade they give, right? Yes. And okay, so there you have it. So it probably was less about Botox and fillers and more about the fact that you are stepping in here and you're not really now all of a sudden y'all all into beauty because y'all see the money and the popularity of beauty and you're coming in here when we worked hard to get here. Which is, I mean, think about it from that perspective as opposed to what you hear somebody saying to garner sympathy, because let's be honest, she has all of those followers because she's in the Shane crew. And now to take those Shane crew and then say now all of a sudden all of us are into beauty. Why? Because y'all see the coins y'all can make off of it. Let's be real. Ain't none of them was looking to do this stuff until y'all saw the money that was involved. Now Shane's got a whole collab palette crap coming out. Now you're doing beauty and now you get to go on brand trips that people work hard to get to the point where they're invited to. So yeah, I'm sure they did give a shade. So the mean girl thing might have been less about being a mean girl and giving shade based on, yeah, y'all just on this bullshit because y'all see the money in it. That could have been it. See, she's going to put that spin on it because that's what she wants to believe, but probably more than likely it was more about what I'm saying. And I'm not saying they were right to do it to her, but I'm saying that might have been why they were kind of shady toward her. Let's be honest, would you? Other than what I just said. Okay, so besides Melissa, what are your thoughts on those things, people? Just talk about it. What are your thoughts about that? I mean, because real talk, we know that the whole thing with Shane and this palette annoys me, and I don't the cash grab that's involved with this whole I'm gonna put on makeup and pooch and be condescending irritates me. So I can't get with any of that camp that all of a sudden wants to be into beauty when you weren't thinking about a lip gloss before then. Nah, Because trust me, if she's getting into beauty, she's about to have some type of collab with Jeffrey or something else going on. You know what I'm saying? Based on, oh shit, there's some real money to be made. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. So, and hey, work your what you at, but then right. He does. He looks like I'm being real. He looks like somebody at Halloween putting some guy laughing around, dressing up as a girl, thinking it's funny. Ha ha ha. Everything about this whole thing looks like it's an inside joke. And the joke is I'm about to make some money off these damn fools. And I don't even give a fuck about makeup, but let's just go and make this happen. That's the joke. Yeah, because I mean, like for instance, Raw Beauty Christie just got to going on brand trips, I think last year, because I think her first brand trip was with Pure last year. And she's been working her ass off. Right. Okay. All right. Hey, Courtney. Girl, you better stay in and come back later. That's like that's like if some let's just be honest, like somebody we see who's never been in this and all of a sudden, like for instance, we was talking about that Christian Audette. Let's just be real. We just bagged on that Christian Audette makeup line, you know. Right, exactly. And the thing is with it is that he is not a man in makeup. It's Shane is never, and we know he just this whole thing, just watching that one video made. Yeah, exactly. That's why she has. Oh, of course, we know that's why she has those. She has all of those subscribers based on her being Shane's sister-in-law. We know that's all she has them from. She's not that interesting. Now that I saw her once, yeah, okay. I'm sure she's not that damn interesting to have those millions of subscribers. She has them that. Right. Girl, she ain't gotta have that. No, she ain't gotta have that. She got Shane Dawson behind her name, Ladessa. She don't even have to have a Cartier bracelet. She got Shane Dawson numbers behind her. So she's cool. But I'm saying that I could see how they be like, oh yeah, that's right. Okay. Hi, Lisa. Hi. Right, but see, here, real talk. If if I was gonna buy something, it would have been hers. If I was gonna buy, if it was like, okay, you gotta buy one, I would definitely buy Tati's over his. I would definitely buy Tati's over his because Shane is clearly there for the money. And like I said, I'm irritated. I'd be irritated if as a man in makeup, that just because okay, all of a sudden, yes, and I'm gonna do a collab and I can make my own makeup. Ha ha ha. And off camera, Shane laughing his ass to the bank right now. He is sitting there counting his coins. He cannot wait till Friday so he can see how many coins he about to make in one day. I ain't mad at him, but I just feel like, but what's annoying to me, what is really annoying to me are the people who are going to buy it. You know, and that's the thing. That's my problem. If they would, I just wish it would fall flat. I just wish it would just fall flat. Don't you just wish that the shit would just fall flat? I mean, that would just make my heart sing. It would make my heart sing if that damn thing fell flat. I'd be like, thank the Lord. But we know it's not, even though it's obvious. Hey, Michelle, glad you made it home. Right. Well, honey, let's say this. Right. Listen, YouTube told them, y'all better not talk about this shit. Play with us if you want to. Hers was $48 with $7, so it's $55. Because it's shipping. Listen, real talk, I just wish it would fall flat. I just really do. I just wish it would, because it would put notice on this bullshit that people are doing. It would just put notice on what these people are doing, because it's like, what? Right. Right, and I know that it's not gonna fail. Listen, on that, we know it's not gonna fail. We know that they're gonna buy that shit. We know it. They're gonna buy it. But I just wish that people would just wake up and open up their eyes and go, you know what? Y'all ain't gonna get me on this stupid shit. You're not gonna get me on this just because y'all name are on it. You know, now we know they're not, but it would be nice if finally people would just take a stand and say something. Like, for instance, oh, you know what I said I was gonna do? Because I noticed that those little bitty Norvina palettes have numbers. Hi Mickey, happy Halloween. They have the same numbers. I want to check them and see, are they the same exact colors in the palettes that I already have. You was being shady, Ladessa, but that's okay. It was your birthday weekend. You had things to do. You had things to do. You had people to see. You had all that going on. So I forget. Okay, I got you. I got you. Okay, so I really love this High Times palette. We really love the Naked Honey. We have decided. Yeah. Well, you know what? I am on this. If I really want it, I'm gonna get it. And that's where I'm at now. And since I went and bought perfume, I can't buy shit else right now. Now let me tell you what Melt better do. That's right. That's right. You did do was homeworking all weekend. That's right. That's right. You was doing the thing right. Uh, yeah, but I have decided you can't make me just buy your shit just cause your name on it. We're not doing that. It has to be something I want. I know Melt is gonna need to get Afterpay or something. Oh no, they got Sezzle. Fuck them. Okay, I gotta see if I can get that damn thing, cause I need to. Cause I'm gonna need that Melt. I'm gonna need that. The one thing I want Black Friday is Melt. That's all I know is I want Melt. I want Melt. You might. Well, see, like, for me, I got all of those. But what I want to do is I want to check the colors and see. Yeah, I'm over the wave. Yeah, if the colors are actually pretty much the same based on some of these, because I got C3 and stuff. So I'm like, I wonder if they actually are just something out the palace and she snatched some and put them there. Because if that's the case, then I'm not getting them. I wasn't getting them no time soon anyway. But I get the feeling they're not, because I'm looking at the tones and they look a little different, y'all. Oh, they're killing me. They're killing me. They're killing me. But I'm wondering if they are. I'm just talking about that new. I don't care. Melt has a new collection coming out. Yeah. Yeah, so they have some new ones coming out that I really want. Now, yeah, the FOMO. Um, I just like the colors. That Eternal palette is beautiful. But I'm just not here for just rushing out to buying things anymore. If I buy it and get it quickly, it's because I just really want it. Not because, oh my God, I've got to have the first thing out. I've got to be one of the first people to talk about it. I've gotta. Nope. Nope. No, I do not, Melissa, honey. I'm not there yet. Hi, Coco. Hi, Coco. So yeah. So yeah. No, I'm not there yet. Nowhere near there, honey bunny. No, 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 no. I'm just a sister who gotta buy my shit. But real. Thank you, darling. This is a still the High Times palette, Coco. Yeah. I mean, I like big palettes. I like small palettes. I like them all. But what I don't like, what I'm not gonna do is I'm not gonna rush. Right. Yep. I'm rocking the Regal. No, it really does not. I mean, here's what I'm gonna tell you. But for real talk, small creators, do an eyeshadow collection. The eyeshadow collections are still getting a lot of views. Show me what colors I used on my eyes. Okay. Um, I used Cali Mist on the inner part. I used Sage, and then I used Cinex on the outer and then the crease, and then I took some of this train wreck on top. She got a date. I wish I did have a date. I had a date with a video camera with my telephone. I was videoing a little earlier. That's what I was doing. That's what I was doing. I wish I did. No, 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 sadly, no. No date. Okay, I can still smell my bonbon on me. My bonbon on me. Yeah, so, and I did not wet the brush. This was on a dry brush. Did not wet it at all. I wish, also in other words, Hobie out here, Lulu be out here with nothing on her face. Now she got, I still haven't used this one, have I? You know, I did use this one, Changi. But I really do like this. I look like Chrissy Teigen tonight. I look like Chrissy Teigen, and that's all I can ask for in this life is to look like Chrissy Teigen, the supermodel. Because if I look like Chrissy Teigen, the supermodel, you can't talk with me. Ooh, ooh, that was Cali Mist, Acapulco Gold, and Jelly Bean. I was trying to see something, so I was looking at these. Because I'm trying to say that in case you didn't get the Safari Rain, that this is a good alternative. Hi, Vicky. So I was checking to see. They're not as vibrant though as, of course, the color. This is the High Times by Midas Cosmetics. They're not quite as vibrant as the Color Rain. Ooh, the Color Rain is like butter, y'all. Whoo, you can't tell the difference. I mean, you can really tell the difference, but that's okay. I mean, Color Rain is super hella vibrant. You do need all of them. No, it'll work. It'll give you similar vibes. It's just not as intense, but it's very similar. It's very similar. So, the colors are not, listen, but you can get a really good similar look to it. You know what's really funny about that, Ladessa, is remember you gifted me the Safari Rain lipsticks and your ass didn't get it. Remember that night? You was like, girl, I got you. And then I thought you were buying it and you didn't. But yeah, so if you didn't get it, this is a good alternative. They have similarities. I know you kept playing. Well, that's because we didn't think it was going to go away, because other stuff on the Color Rain site hasn't gone away. But apparently, and you know what's really interesting is that people really do love the Safari Rain palette. I mean, I keep hearing people like, "Oh my God, the Safari Rain palette." Um, I would say that I, of course, like the Safari Rain one, but I think that this is a good alternative since this is no longer available. I think that this is a good alternative. I think the shimmers in Color Rain are much more intense, but this is very blendable, very beautiful, will give you beautiful looks. So if you were looking for something similar, this is similar because it has the cool kind of tone vibe along with the red, the greens, and the oranges. So it has that green orangey look, you know, has all that in there, plus a little, um, you know, so this is has a little cool tone look, but it has the gray, it's like that grungy, purple, orangey, green look. So they have kind of similar vibes to them, but not the same colors. So they're not, this isn't a dupe for it, but if you missed out on that, can't get it, this is a good palette that will kind of satisfy it. That will kind of satisfy it. So no, it's not a dupe, but this is no longer available. So it's a good alternative since, you know, for the people who missed it. You know what? I'm gonna have to see because now I do have a lot of Safari Sydney Grace greens, so I might play with those and see. I didn't do this one in a live, but we did do the other one I did with the High Times Saturday morning. Remember when y'all was on your way here to surprise me? I did do one similar to this, but not quite this one. Right, it has a similar shade range. So if you didn't get it, this is a good alternative. And the pricing isn't bad either. You know, their pricing isn't too bad. So it's not too bad. Um, No, you know, to be quite honest, I really don't look at Revolution eyeshadow palettes. I'm just being honest. I don't really look at them anymore. I kind of am like, oh, okay. Because I kind of, I'm just not into them, and I'm being real. They're so hit or miss. I just don't even bother anymore. So I'm not going to buy things that because if I bought Revolution, it would be for my channel. And I'm not, and I got enough stuff here. So I'm not going to buy anything just for my channel. It has to be something that makes me feel like I want to have it. I got over 200 palettes at this point. I'm not trying to, you know, I'm not trying to go on to get this. The Flower Bomb, come look at it at the house before you. The Flower Bomb is okay. I like it. Some of the colors are a little off, don't work as well, but I take that back. I'm gonna play with it again, only because I was having eye issues, and I be having allergy issues, and I be putting it on the eyeshadow. And sometimes it's just me, because people do like the Flower Bomb. It's just like I was having some issues with some of the darker colors, but it could have been because I was putting it on the outside, and my eyes was like, no, bitch, we don't want nothing on the outside. Hi, Rembrandt. Right. Yeah, and I don't even, and when I go to Ulta, I'm not looking for Makeup Revolution because okay. Mm. So I don't want to spend the money on them because I spent money before. Makeup Revolution was totally, now I know they have improved their formula, but I'd rather spend money on an indie brand. I'd rather spend a little extra money and get an indie brand than Makeup Revolution because at least it's more interesting to try, you know, and it's not some big entity that's just throwing out a bunch of crap all the time. So that's just my thought process right now. Right. So that's why I don't buy like a lot of NYX palettes. I don't buy, you know, I don't buy hardly anybody's palettes really, other than indie brands and the more high-end stuff. I just got to be honest at this point with myself. Like me and Karen was saying, you know, I tend toward those two things. I just do. It is what it is. I haven't seen it. Yes, I saw what you got. I didn't see what Shell got. I didn't see what Michelle got. I saw y'all were getting 90% off though. That was insane. That made me feel like, damn, but y'all saw the one that I went into, there was nothing left there. So there was nothing. So I got a good deal when I could. So I snatched when I could. So I'm happy with my deal. My throat. Oh, let me tell y'all what just happened today. For the people who know, got my gas turned back on. Got my gas turned back on this afternoon. And the overzealous guy, gas guy, he swears that there's something wrong. Um, he turned off the gas on my dryer. So I can't dry anything. And then he broke in the process of trying to turn off the gas. He broke the valve or some shit. I don't know what he did. And my landlord is in Romania. So now I gotta find somebody to fix it. Yeah, 90% off is insane. I've never seen 90% off. I've seen 75% off, obviously. I've never seen 90. And usually the stuff there is so crappy. That's why I was so glad to get some stuff. So I have 4 perfumes coming. I have 4 perfumes coming. Let me tell y'all something. I'm telling y'all now, I will never be a perfume. I don't even remember which ones. I'm not going to show. Okay, let me ask you all this, what y'all want me to do, though. Let's just talk about this. So I have the perfumes coming. They're all blind buys. So if you know what a blind buy means, it means I've never smelled any of these 4. Based it on reading them up on them, and I like, oh, that's good. Damn. You know, I bought it, you know, based on the notes that I like and everything and reading up on them. So I bought 4. So here's the deal. There's a couple ways we can do this. I can either get them, start wearing them, then right, exactly. I did blind buys. So either I get them and try them on and then come back and tell you about them. Or I get them and we do a live and I will spray them live, at least 2 of them, because I don't know if I can do all 4, and see how they smell on my skin. So it's up to y'all. Y'all can say how y'all want me to do this. I'm willing to do either one. I found some really good deals. So I was very proud of myself. And then I've been watching these videos. So I'm like, ooh, let me see. And I think probably I needed this break because makeup is kind of getting boring. I mean, you know, makeup is like, and I'm real annoyed now that I got that damn hourglass and that damn jouet. Right, okay. But like I said, Lisa, check the brands, check those first, because if go on to fragrancenet.com and see how much they actually cost. Because if it's something that you think you might like and it costs you maybe $5 or $6, I love a oud. You know I do. Um, um, I yes I do. So because of them things that they just threw me off. That damn hourglass and that damn, well, the Dior is cool, but I'm saying like check the brand, check the actual bottle see how much you can actually get it for, because sometimes the older fragrances, you'd be surprised on how cheap you can find them on perfume.com or whatever. And if you can get them for like maybe $10 more, might as well buy them, right? Yes, Coco, yes. I know blind buys are scary. They are. So we're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. We're going to see what happens. Look, Coco, we might be exchanging fragrances. We might be exchanging some stuff. Like, exactly, exactly. And that's the thing, is like, if you're gonna spend like $15, $20 on a small spray of it, you want it to be something that you would really want to wear, that you can't get for like 25 or 30. The reason why I'm saying that, because it happened to me, like I said, but because I love this, like this, I love this right here. I love this right here. This is Agent Provocateur Fatale Intense. Love this fragrance, but you can get it for 20 some dollars. You can get this big ass bottle for $22 on fragrancenet.com. That's how cheap it is now. Love it though. I don't remember which one it was. I accidentally threw the whole thing out. So I don't remember which one it was, Coco. Because I've been wearing, this is the one I really love, D21. It was because there was two of them that I really liked. That's what I was wearing. And I don't remember which ones. Um, so I don't know. But yeah, so like this one, I love this fragrance. Let me tell you, okay, so for anybody, if you like Angel by Thierry Mugler, this is like almost, this smells similar to it. So D21, you know, right, buying testers, but this is like 20. I think this is this one. What is this? D21. This is the one I've been wearing a lot. D21. I love these. These are so cute. But yeah, so if you like Angel but don't want to spend that much, this is $22. Smells almost exactly like it. Has that deep vanilla smell to it. It's very, very similar to it. It's a very sexy smell. It's like that very vanilla, sexy smell to it. Yeah, so it's $21. Well, I'm telling you, if you love Angel, go get that for 20 some dollars. I promise you, it smells the same. Right. Yeah, the testers are good buys too. Yes. People are saying they really like Poison Girl. I don't know if I like Poison Girl that much. Right. Do Lily have that? You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me that. Cause yeah, I need some Joe Malone in my life. I have a whole list though that I'm giving to B for Christmas. Like, okay, here's what I would like. Could y'all give me one of these? Thank you, appreciate you. So we'll see what they get me. I actually like though, we were smelling. Um, you know what I actually like though was the new YSL Libra. I like the Libra. It's really pretty. I like that. I like the Libra. Don't be telling me that I'll be. Was it the mimosa and cardamom? Thank you, V. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Cause I am amazed on how much these people are spending on perfume. Now I have been finding ways that you can get it cheaper, but still, I'm sorry. Yes, that Libra is beautiful. I gotta admit that one is beautiful, y'all. I like the YSL, the new one, Idol. I didn't know you got mimosa and cardamom. I like that new one, the Edo. I don't know why I was whispering in here like I wasn't home by myself. Did I see Joshua come in? Oh, okay. See, I like oud. I was looking at Montal's honey oud. I was looking at the honey oud. I was looking at the honey oud. I was. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. But you know, Montal is a serious one. So let me see. Now, does it last long? Because like I just found out, Kate, just so you know, have you tried the Lalabos don't last that long. I don't think they're worth the money. The Lalabo isn't staying on and it doesn't have a long wear time. And for that kind of money, I'm gonna need that shit to last for quite some time. I'm gonna need I'm gonna need you to have some long wear time for me. I'm gonna need to be like, okay, I smell good. I smell good. The bonbon is okay. I was looking at the Killians. I said I was gonna go try out some Killians and see what I like. Now that's what I've been hearing, the hypnotic poison. Because you know I haven't really been into poison that much because of my issues with the original poison years ago, and I wasn't getting the flankers. Let me see how Poison Girl smells on me. I need to use it more. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start carrying this with me. Now, Alien, I found Alien, the 1 ounce refillable bottle on perfume.com for like $30. $30. Just saying. I was like, okay, because I almost bought that too. I was like, let me get some Alien. So I'm gonna take it off my scent box list. Buy the whole thing for $30 since I was gonna spend $20 on that. And if I don't even like it that much, I can give it to somebody. Okay, Pure Poison Girl does smell good. I forgot how good it smelled. I hadn't been wearing it. Now, a really super inexpensive fragrance that I have is the Body Shop's White Musk Smoky Rose. This smells good, y'all. Now, it has no wear time on it. It has no wear time, but it's a really pretty scent. It does have a smokiness to it with the rose, and that white musk does take it down, but it has no wear time, so you're just gonna be spraying it all day. You're gonna be spraying it all day. Kate, because of you, I think I'm gonna try Orchid Soleil. Orchid Soleil soon. Poison was not my first. I thought you. Oh, that's right. You did say you did buy. That was your first fancy one. Like I tried to remember and remember what I said. I figured it out. My first was not Paris. Everybody was buying Paris by YSL. My first was Coco by Chanel. That was my first fancy perfume when I was in high school. I bought Coco by Chanel. Smelled like I was 35, but I love that scent because Coco by Chanel was way too strong for an 18-year-old girl, but I was rocking that shit. Okay, Poison Girl does smell good on me. Okay, I think I'll be wearing her tomorrow. Okay, I smelled about 35 because I didn't want to be like everybody. Everybody was getting Paris. I remember that now. And I was like, I don't want to get Paris. Well, because you was the shit get it in Paris. But yeah, so that was my first was Coco. Okay. You couldn't tell me nothing. I was rocking Coco. And then my next thing was Fendi. Coco is a classic. I want to get Coco Mademoiselle. I've never bought Coco Mademoiselle, but I think I'm gonna get that one soon. Maybe. Girl, I used to love Fendi. You couldn't tell me nothing. That was 1990, 1989, 1990. You couldn't tell me nothing. I wore Fendi. And Poison. And Obsession. Oh, I forgot about Obsession. I used to wear Obsession too. Oh, that old thick, heavy 45, 42-year-old scent at 20. I was rocking Obsession. Remember, everybody wore Obsession. That was just like the thickest thing ever. Ever was that stuff. Oh, I don't know why. Did they? Okay. You know, I had to think about that pronoun. Yeah, you had that obsession. So, how do y'all want me to do my first perfume buy? Do you want me to send it out? Do you want me to do it by you want me to do a blind buy open, and we will open them together and see what I bought and see what they smell like? Because we can do that now. You know I'm crazy like that. Okay, so we're gonna make Tuesday. So here's what I need help with. Since we're gonna be doing girl, you couldn't tell me nothing. Since we're gonna be doing Tuesdays where we're talking about a subject and everything, I think Talk It Out Tuesday is cheesy. You know, Paloma. It was, I think it was Paloma. Uh right. Oh, Isatis was nice too. Um, if you want, so if y'all can come up with something. What did we talk about today? We talked about fuck yo sorry, which says that just because somebody apologizes for you for doing something wrong to you or anything like that, that does not mean that you have to accept them back in your life. Fuck your sorry. So when you watch just watch the replay, that's the first 30 minutes. So the first 30 minutes is about fuck your sorry, about forgiveness and things like that. Fuck your sorry. So fuck your sorry. Yeah, so I will say that I have to now, if I'm buying perfume, it will like take away from my purchases of makeup. Until my YouTube checks get, I know. Listen, hold up. Until my YouTube checks can afford both of them, I have to make decisions on what I buy. So once my YouTube checks say, bitch, you can afford them both, then we will have to give up one for the other. I think what I'm gonna do after this one though is I'm gonna try to maybe buy one bottle, no more than two in a month. That's it. Depending on the price points that I can find them. If it's a more expensive one, it's one. But if I can find some nice ones that I want to try, I was looking at this one because I have this tester of it, which is a Frederick Malle one. Mousse Ravageur. Yeah. I was like, so then I looked it up, right? Right, and baby Bakari has to be spoiled by Gigi, so got to make some decisions about my cash. But look, until my YouTube checks start making more money for me, did not, so this is a Frederick Malle one. I looked up, I said, oh, you're not playing. You're not playing. You're not playing with us. Because I looked up, I was like, let me put you back down. It made me drop it when I saw how much it cost. I was like, you little niche perfumes are not playing with me. However, I did find some niche stuff that was under $100. I found some niche brands that had some stuff that was under $100. Not the biggest, not of course huge bottles, because I don't need huge bottles. But well, tell PJ thank you. Yeah, yeah. Bakari, he gonna have. Oh, that sounds nice. Yeah, so I'm going to be working on it. Hey, my Bella, I'm about to get off of here, take me a little nap before I have to go get Bianca. So you came in at the end. Yeah, because I'm going to take me a little nap before I go because I got to ride up north to go get my child. I did take my pictures today. I remembered to take my IG pictures because, we did the honey palette last night. I ain't taking no pictures of that stuff. So I'm going to have to do the honey palette again. And I got to work on my, plus I got to work on a Lulu Minute because I haven't done one in a minute. So I got to do a minute. So it was good seeing you all. If you came in late, go to the beginning. The first 30 minutes is about fuck your sorry. Give me some comments. Let me know what you think. What are your thoughts on what I'm talking about? Oh, Lily gave me that. I like Nuit Hul Protégée. I have that. Lily gave it to me. I have that sitting right here. I haven't been using it lately. Now I'm gonna have to pull it out too, Lily. I was wearing it for a while and then I forgot about it. Right, right. And I had to go up north and pick her up. Yeah, I have that. I have it. Because Lily brought it for me from France last year. Thank you so much. I do like it. It's a very strong scent, though. It's a very strong scent. So it's like you really have to be ready for it. This is definitely a winter fragrance, though. This is not summer at all. This is fall and winter because this is a very heavy, strong scent. You know, it's got that heavy musk in it. So very, yeah, this is not for the summertime. This is for right now. Okay, let me get off of here. I gotta go and get ready to get the baby mama in a little bit. All right, y'all. See y'all later. Y'all have a great night. Yeah, it was good talking to you all as always. Appreciate you all as always. See you later. See you later.